Welcome to your European Weather Outlook, where we break down the forecast and help you make sense of what's coming your way. Today, we're focusing on Monday, February 2nd, 2026, a day that marks the start of a week full of changing conditions across the continent. Weather isn't just a background detail, it shapes our daily routines, from the moment we wake up and check our phones, to the choices we make about what to wear before stepping outside. It influences how we get to work or school, whether we need an umbrella or sunglasses, and even how we plan our family outings or commutes. For millions, commuters, farmers, business owners, a reliable forecast is more than a convenience. It's a tool for safety, productivity, and peace of mind. This week, Europe is set for a dramatic mix of weather. Powerful stormy winds are sweeping across the western coasts, bringing rough seas and challenging conditions for coastal communities. Meanwhile, a deep freeze grips the east, with temperatures plunging and snow blanketing cities from Poland to Russia, making travel and daily life more difficult. Understanding these weather patterns isn't just about curiosity, it's about preparation. Maybe you'll need to secure your garden furniture against gusty winds, or perhaps you'll be reaching for sunglasses as the sun breaks through after a storm. Being weather aware means you can adapt your plans, avoid surprises, and make the smartest choices for yourself and your loved ones, every single day. In this forecast, we'll guide you from Ireland's blustery Atlantic shores, where waves crash and winds howl, all the way to Russia's frozen countryside, where snow and ice dominate the landscape. Our mission is to give you a clear, straightforward picture of the week's weather, so you can plan ahead, stay safe, and make the most of every day, no matter what the skies bring. The weather is always changing, sometimes in the blink of an eye. Staying informed is your best defense against the unexpected, whether it's a sudden downpour or a cold snap. So, let's take a closer look at the details for the week ahead, breaking down what you need to know to stay one step ahead of the weather. We'll check in on the big cities, Paris, Berlin, Rome, and see how the weather will shape life in these bustling capitals. Plus, we'll explore the broader weather patterns that affect millions, from rural villages to busy urban centers, and how these shifts might impact your week. Ready to see what's in store? Let's get started by looking at the big picture, so you can be prepared for whatever comes your way. Here's what you need to know to stay ahead of the weather this week. Let's dive in. This week, Europe finds itself dramatically divided by the weather. From the storm-battered Atlantic coasts to the icy heart of the east, the continent is experiencing a tale of two extremes. The contrast is striking, and it's shaping daily life for millions. In the west, relentless low-pressure systems surge in from the Atlantic, bringing persistent wind and rain to the UK, Ireland, France, and Spain. These storms are making headlines, with gusty winds toppling trees and heavy downpours causing local flooding in some areas. Expect rapidly changing, unsettled conditions. One moment it's mild, the next, a sudden squall makes it feel much colder. The wind is a constant companion, rattling windows and making outdoor plans a challenge. Even when temperatures are above average, the damp and blustery air keeps things feeling chilly. Meanwhile, the east is under the firm grip of high pressure stretching from Russia to Scandinavia. This weather pattern acts like a wall, blocking milder Atlantic air and instead pulling down frigid Arctic winds. The skies may be clear, but the air is biting cold. Eastern Europe, from Poland to Ukraine and beyond, faces a deep freeze. Daytime highs struggle to rise above zero, and at night, temperatures plunge even further. Streets are blanketed in snow, and people bundle up in layers to brave the icy winds. Central Europe, including Germany, Austria, and the Czech Republic, sits right in the battleground between these two powerful systems. Here, the weather is unpredictable and can change in a matter of hours. In this zone, you might wake up to rain, see it turn to sleet by midday, and end the day with snow. Residents are constantly switching between umbrellas and winter coats, never quite sure what the next hour will bring. Your experience this week depends entirely on which side of the weather divide you're on. Some are battling storms, others are shoveling snow, and many are caught somewhere in between. In the west, prepare for more wind, rain, and the occasional thunderstorm. Keep an eye on local alerts for possible flooding or travel disruptions. In the east, brace for a deep freeze, icy roads, snowdrifts, and bone-chilling temperatures. And in the center, expect anything: rain, sleet, snow, or even a brief sunny spell. This dramatic split isn't just a curiosity, it's shaping commutes, travel plans, and even energy use across the continent. The week ahead will be defined by this powerful east-west divide. Now, let's zoom in on the stormy west, where the next round of Atlantic storms is already brewing and set to make landfall. The action starts in Western Europe, with dramatic skies, thunder, and relentless rain. Emergency services are on alert, and residents are bracing for another wild week. Get ready for a wild ride as Europe's weather split takes center stage. Let's break it down and see what's in store for your region. Western Europe is bracing for a turbulent week ahead, as a series of powerful Atlantic storms line up to sweep across the region. The weather pattern is being shaped by a particularly active jet stream, which is steering one low-pressure system after another straight into the heart of Europe. This fast-moving river of air high above the Atlantic is fueling the unsettled conditions, bringing rapid changes and little time for the region to recover between storms. Today, Ireland and the UK are first in the firing line. Dublin and London wake to relentless rain and gusty winds, making for a challenging morning commute. Localized flooding is a real risk, especially in low-lying areas and city streets, where drains can quickly become overwhelmed. By midweek, the storm's reach extends to Paris, where heavy downpours and winds up to 70 kilometers per hour are expected. Travelers should prepare for possible delays on roads and railways, and even flights may be affected by the blustery conditions. While temperatures remain mild for the season, the persistent wind and rain will make it feel much colder and more uncomfortable than the thermometer suggests. Outdoor cafes and parks will be deserted as people seek shelter from the elements. As the week progresses, another deep low-pressure system is set to arrive, bringing even stronger winds and heavier rain to France, the Benelux countries, and northern Spain. Coastal areas should be on alert for rough seas and possible flooding. Amsterdam and Brussels in particular should prepare for a very windy Friday, with gusts strong enough to disrupt daily routines and make walking or cycling difficult. Even Madrid, usually spared from Atlantic storms, will see rain breaking up the usual sunny spells, leaving city streets slick and reflective under the changing skies. The relentless Atlantic keeps sending wave after wave of stormy weather, offering little chance for a prolonged break or clear skies across Western Europe. If you have outdoor plans, it's wise to stay flexible and check the latest weather updates frequently. Sudden changes are likely, and being prepared can help you avoid getting caught in the worst of the weather. For now, Western Europe remains firmly in the storm's path, with unsettled, wet, and windy conditions dominating the week ahead. Stay alert, stay safe, and keep an eye on the skies. Central Europe is the battleground. Mild west meets icy east. Berlin starts damp and chilly, with rain turning to sleet or snow as cold air pushes in. Temperatures swing. Frankfurt may see rain and 6 degrees, but by midweek, Prague and Vienna drop below freezing. Nights bring frost and ice. Snow is likely, especially near the Alps. Forecasts are tricky. A degree's difference means rain or snow. By the weekend, eastern cold winds out. Crisp, cold days, weak sun, and freezing temperatures. Be ready for rapid changes. Rain in the morning, snow by afternoon. Central Europe must stay alert for shifting conditions. Winter's breath is never far away. Eastern Europe faces a severe, unrelenting cold snap. High pressure over Russia locks in Arctic air. No mild relief in sight. Warsaw and Kyiv, daytime highs below 5 degrees, nights plunging to 15 degrees. Clear skies mean hard frost and icy mornings. Moscow, even colder, with highs near 12 degrees and nights approaching 20 degrees. Little wind, little snow, just dry, biting cold. The cold is set to last all week. Light snow flurries possible in Bucharest and Sofia, but no major snow. Protect yourself, check on neighbors, and keep homes heated. Winter's grip is absolute in the east. The Mediterranean offers a welcome break from Europe's harsh weather. High pressure brings dry, sunny days to Italy, Greece, and southern Spain and France, Rome and Athens. Highs in the mid-teens, perfect for outdoor life. Nights are chilly, but days feel almost spring-like. A brief shower is possible midweek, but sunshine dominates. Northern Iberia and Gibraltar may see some rain or wind, but most of the region enjoys calm weather. For sunshine lovers, the Mediterranean is the place to be. Western Europe, preparation is key. Secure outdoor items like furniture and bins before winds hit. Check for loose roof tiles or fences. Expect travel disruption. Heavy rain and wind make roads hazardous. Allow extra time, drive slower, and beware of crosswinds. Public transport may be delayed. Check updates before traveling. Dress in layers. with waterproof and windproof outerwear. Wind chill will make it feel colder than the thermometer says. Waterproof footwear is essential. Watch for flood warnings. Ground is already saturated. Sign up for alerts and stay informed. A little preparation goes a long way this week. In Central and Eastern Europe, the priority is staying warm and safe. Dress in layers, thermal base, insulating mid-layer, windproof outer coat. Protect hands, feet, and head. Use gloves, warm socks, boots, and a hat. At home, keep heating on low to prevent frozen pipes. Let taps drip overnight if needed. Check on elderly or vulnerable neighbors. Limit time outdoors, especially early morning and overnight. Take breaks in warm places if you must be outside. Know the signs of frostbite and hypothermia. Treat the cold with respect. It's a silent danger. Preparation and community care are vital. Europe's weather this week is a tale of two extremes. Storms in the west, deep freeze in the east. Conditions can change quickly, especially in central regions. Stay updated with reliable weather sources and apps. Check the forecast before leaving home or traveling. West, secure items, expect wind and rain. East, layer up, protect your home, look out for others. Central, be ready for anything. South, enjoy the sun, but watch for chilly nights. Understanding the patterns helps you stay safe and comfortable. Thank you for joining us for this European weather outlook. Stay safe, stay warm, and check the forecast regularly. We'll keep you updated. See you next time.